Hello creatures! Today I'm unboxing a watercolor pan kit. It's just a little tin. It's got empty watercolor pans that'll click in there using magnets, and I'm basically depotting some old watercolor tubes I have. So here I am opening it, the magnets. Right now, I didn't realize that I had to stick on the magnets myself, which makes sense, but, I'm counting them out, seeing how many there were. But while we get this unboxed here, I actually wanted to just kind of ramble a bit about the fear of failure and being visible online and just wanting to succeed as an artist. And I got the idea for this kind of topic as a voiceover for this because I actually filmed this in January. Yeah, it's been over 6 months. And then I edited it in May. And right now it's about to be August that I'm filming this voiceover. It's just so interesting to me to look at the past, not even 6 months in this year. Well, I guess we're 7 months in, but and all the life I've lived so far already, and that YouTube is something I've always wanted to pursue, literally since middle school. I tried vlogging in middle school and again in high school, and I always psyched myself out and ended up deleting everything and just deleting the account or moving on, trying to pretend I didn't ever try. But how will you ever, give yourself the chance to succeed if you don't continuously keep trying at it? I totally understand. I mean, of course, because I'm talking about my own experience, but I totally understand, this isn't working out. I don't want to keep trying this. I want to be good at it immediately. But, it's been such a hard thing for me to learn to, be okay failing, quote unquote. I feel like failing shouldn't be a bad word because there's so many people that agree that you learn from your mistakes, and if you fail, get back up, try again. I feel like that would show more than just getting it right, succeeding the first time, if that makes any sense. Even these paint tubes themselves, I'm pretty sure I got this set in 2019, and you can see how they're barely used. I have so many art supplies, but it's the fear of messing up or of ruining the supply itself sometimes prevents me from making art at all. And then it's why do I even have these supplies? I've been trying so hard to encourage myself to just make bad art, just put paint on the paper. It's fine. It's okay to just do it. Have fun with it. I don't always need to try to make a product out of it. And I know I don't have some super big art business even right now, but it's something I've always dreamed of. And I feel like that kind of prevents me from making art for fun because I feel like I'm trying to always plan for this big business ordeal, and that planning can wait. It's okay. I can let it take time because it's going to need time to build up. I've been doing a few shows this year I've vended at, and they've gone pretty well, and I just have to keep letting it happen. I feel like there's not a whole horde of planning and control I can have over this, because realistically I obviously don't have a show to go vend at every single day of the week. I still have to let my body rest, and to do my daily tasks I need to eat food. I can take the time throughout the week to just make bad art. I finally picked up too, I bought a few months ago, The Artist's Way book, and I'm finally reading it. I got a journal to do morning pages, and hopefully I'll push through. But there's so many resources I've consumed about your art journey and making progress as an artist, and I know and can look back that I haven't really utilized those resources like I should have. Not that I'm gonna, I guess, straight up say I'm afraid to fail, but just that the idea of it is scary and it can kind of set you back. And I'm sure as I grow older, I'll have more realization like I have now, in that maybe it's just part of the process. Maybe it's part of growing up. Maybe it's learning to live with yourself. I don't know. But Now I'm just kind of, I don't know, shaking myself like, okay, get into it. Like, we gotta get it together. Especially now having like an actual business per se that I also like share with other people. I'm kind of in an art collective and we've been together as a group, and to have like that accountability with other people is nice. I just know for sure I can't let myself become reliant on that. I need to know how to step up for myself and to step up for them to get this thing off the ground and keep it running. I mean, we've been as a business for about 6 months now. Like our first big event, we blew it out of the water. It was amazing, and we've been having a lot of fun. I know I want to continue to do that with them, and to be able to get there, I really have to have that what's the word? It's not self-preservation, accountability. That is what I was looking for. This is totally unscripted, by the way. If you could not notice, I am just kind of yapping. I guess to touch on the process a little bit here of actually filling up the paint pans, you can kind of see how I go from corner to corner trying to fill it all up. Some of them, because these are a little bit old, I had to mix. There was one, I think we'll get to it later with the blues, where it was just dried out. It was dried out. I wanted to kind of salvage it. I don't have like gum Arabic or anything to properly fix the watercolor, but I just kind of grinded it up, wet it, stuck it in the pan. You'll see it when we get there. Once I actually finished filling up all these pans, I believe it took about 3 weeks for it to fully dry out. I've used the palette quite a few times now. I brought it to an art event at a local place. I've used it to make bookmarks. I haven't noticed it giving me any issues yet with drying it out and re-wetting it with just water. And here we are again with the blues that I was mentioning. Here it is, Mr. All Dried Out. I literally cut it open, and I was honestly so scared I was gonna cut myself on the metal tube for whatever reason. I was like convincing myself it was sharp. But yeah, I just started peeling it open, taking out all the pigment that was dried inside into a little Altoid tin. I love Altoid tins, they're so useful. And I just started mashing it up with the end of a pencil. I had to keep doing it harder off camera because I kept knocking down my camera. But I just I didn't even get it that fine either. I just kind of got it in there, wet it, mushed it down with my finger. But I guess that just really goes to show that you can take care of your art supplies even if it's not in the quote-unquote proper way. Like, I still wanted to use this blue, and I've used it a few times. I think it does re-wet okay. But like, that fear of using art supplies, I need to get over it so bad. Because I like I said, I have so many supplies now, especially paint. Oh my god, don't even get me started on acrylic paint. Before the Joann's bankruptcy was announced, my store near me put a bunch of their Liquitex fluid paints on clearance for like $3 each. And if you know, those things are $8 regular price. So I bought so many of them, and I love using them, but I just feel bad that there's so many of them. And this actually marks the end of our video. Here I'm kind of showing off the juicy paints. And I start putting away the extra pans. I have a few other watercolor tubes I could probably put in here. I just need to go find them all. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me ramble. Like I said, this was completely unscripted. Like, I filmed this half a year ago. I edited it 2 months ago. I had to do the voiceover in 2 chunks, like a week apart. I did it, and I do a thumbs up at the end, right? Where is it? Peace sign? Oh, bye.